Hello, 'tis me. Well, I've just finished work. I'm shattered, but I just needed to come on and say a few things. I really don't know what's going on. I really don't know how to start this video because I've got a lot in my head, but I don't know how my mouth's going to portray it. See, as far as I'm concerned, everybody in this, we've all been called the truth community, right? I think we've all got too reliant on each other. We've all got too close to each other, which is why I try not to get too involved, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm an independent. In fact, I didn't even come into this community. I just made a video about 9 months ago on Alan, because I did not like seeing what he was doing. And, you know, I kind of got roped into this, which I was fine about, you know, at the time. But then it's kind of backfired on us all. Because first of all, Alan has been calling us gang stalkers, okay. And what has happened recently, last night, I've seen, and I'm probably not going to be very well liked for this video. My opinion is probably not going to be a very well accepted opinion. But we all are independent people, yeah? We've all come into this independence, right? Why on God's earth are we all quitting? Because of Claire. Now, whatever Claire's done, that should be put to one side, because Claire never stood up and said that she was going to be in charge of us all. Claire never said that she was going to be queen of the community. Claire is just one channel. Now, if we all have our passion and our mission to point out what Alan's doing to help and support the Rzuceks, why on God's earth are we all splitting up and falling to the wayside? Why are we all getting so emotional about each other, about people that you've met that aren't really friends, because you don't know each other? To get so emotionally involved to where you walk away from something that we've all started and you all just throw in the towel and think, I'm done. I've been lied to. I've been this. I've been ghosted. Think what the Rzuceks have been through in the last 3 years, yeah? I bet they just wished they'd been ghosted. Maybe they just wished they'd lost a friend. But we're taking this just so ridiculously serious, when the real serious thing is what Alan's doing to everybody. I know that the rumours are going around of what Claire's done and hasn't done. All I know is hearsay. I have never seen proof. I've seen one text that says Claire was going to make Bam do something with her. I don't know. I don't even know what that was about. Is that worthy of throwing the towel in? We all bitch about each other. We all say nasty things about each other. That's life. But when we let that get in the way of what is really important, the Rzuceks. What does it matter if Claire's lied, okay? Why does it interfere with our morals? Why does it interfere with what we feel? Why don't we just think, okay, let's get on with it? What I'm upset about is the fact that everybody's just thrown the towel in and walked away, and the support for the Rzuceks has just gone poof down. Nil, zilch, nothing. Where's it go? What's happened? I'm not giving up. It's ridiculous, okay? We've got Alan out there who's been abusing people, and people have said how much of an abuser he's been. People have said that he's done things and said things, and now all of a sudden he's not done anything wrong. We know he has. We know he has. We've spent the last 2 years fighting him. Why should we suddenly now throw the towel in? I'm not going to throw the towel in because I believe in what I do. I'm not going to delete all my videos because I'll pull a tantrum. I'm not going to give up on something that I believe in because I've fallen out with somebody and they've lied to me, or it's nothing to do with anything. We should be all independent because we are. Alan's been saying that we're all led by the man from Norway. We're all paid. We're all this. We all know we've never been like that. But the way we're acting now, one person upsets the apple cart and the whole house of cards falls down. Everybody gives up and walks away. Why? For one person? How do we know what Claire is up to? Why have we done all this out in public anyway? Why didn't we do it in the privacy? Why didn't somebody just get an unlisted link and send it out to all the truth channels and say, let's have a chat? Why do it in public? Why feed Alan? Why feed Whiskey and Maureen, who are now thinking that they're on cloud 9 and they are like, you know, seriously. They know I don't like them, obviously. This whole situation has been formed from gossip, from hearsay, from just talk. It should never have got this damn far. What does it matter if Claire lied? The Rzuceks say they're fine. The Rzuceks say they've, you know, if Claire has lied, then the Rzuceks will have to find out for themselves, okay? If that's the case, if the Rzuceks have not looked into it deep enough and they say that she's a solicitor and maybe they have been lied to, well, they're going to have to deal with it. We took on something 2 years ago, however many years you've been doing this. We took it on. And why don't we follow it through? Why aren't we continuing? Because one person might have lied, one person's ghosted you. Really? I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I really think it's pathetic. See, the people who have thrown in the towel, to me, were the strongest in the community. Were the people that kind of led the way, if that's what you want to say. I mean, I still don't think anybody leads the way. I think we're all independent channels. We all came in on this and we all did our own thing and said our own thing, made videos and supported the Rzuceks and exposed Alan in our own way. And that's how it should have stayed. But the strongest of you all are the ones that have thrown the towel in and said, here, you take it. You have the weight on your shoulders. I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm off. Then you close your channels down, close your videos down. After all this time, after all the hard work we've all done, you're just dropping it because someone lied. See, the thing is, we're taking all this too personal. We're letting it get into our real lives. It's not our real lives, right? It's the Rzuceks' real lives. They're the ones that have suffered for 3 years because of Alan. Have you forgotten that? 3 years they've suffered the shit. And they've relied and they've appreciated and supported us back and loved us for what we're doing, right? And then what do? The first hurdle, you chuck in the towel. Because of Claire. I've got nothing against Claire. I don't know the truth. I don't know if Claire's still doing what she's doing. I don't know whether she's staying out of it because she's got the brains to stay out of it. She doesn't want to get involved in all this shit. Maybe she's just carrying on. Maybe she'll show us all up. Maybe she will do something, and maybe she'll show us that we're all just jumping on the bandwagon. We all let this whispers get worse and worse and worse until we all just exploded with emotion and anger and passion for something that's not even real. I really don't know what else to say. I just am so disappointed. Because we aren't sheep. Why are we following each other? The subscribers to us who followed and supported us, they're just left out in the limbo. What are they to do? They haven't got the voices. They haven't got the platforms to speak out. And they relied on us to have the big mouths, to have the platforms, to speak out. Now, however much they want to support the Rzuceks and help, they maybe haven't got the strength or the channel or whatever to do and help, and they relied on us. Now we've gone and thrown in the towels. What do you think this makes the Rzuceks feel? Well, I for one am not giving up, because I for one know that Alan is a disgusting human being. And when people start turning around and saying, he's done nothing wrong, you're the same people that maybe last month, last year, in a video, in a few videos, in 10 videos, was saying how much of an abuser he is, how much he's hurt you, how much he's done this, how much he's done that. And then as soon as it's time to drop everything, you flip-flop and you go, he's not done anything wrong. You know he has. We all know he has. And how do you think the Rzuceks are going to feel when we all turn around and go, Alan's done nothing wrong? Do you think it's going to hurt them? Because they're the ones that are involved. They're the ones that are getting it. They're the ones that are seeing it. They're the ones that are feeling the pain in their real life. We can turn off the cameras. We can put our iPads to one side and we can start watching television and forget all about it. They can't. We could have been the only help and the only hope for the Rzuceks. I've seen some fucking horrendous comments since the videos, the last few live panels that have been out, about how they regret giving the Rzuceks money. I mean, it's pathetic. It's ridiculous. How has it all got to this? I've been at work all day today and I've been thinking I just want to get home and just air my views. And whether people like them or not, I don't really care. I really don't care. I don't care if I get trolled. I don't care if the channels, the other truth channels, decide to come and attack me, because I'm not here for them. The pain that I'll suffer from being harassed and trolled by people in this community is nothing compared to what the Rzuceks have been feeling. Is nothing compared to what they've gone through. So what, we feel a little bit of emotion because we feel pissed off because someone's hurt us, someone's ghosted us, someone's lied to us. You didn't know Claire before all this happened, I'm sure. You only met Claire since we all started getting into this community. That's how we met each other. And this is not against Claire, but what is she to you? Another YouTuber. We don't know each other. No one knows anything about each other in this community. And now we're all surprised if one person that we don't really know has gone and ghosted us. Claire's got her reasons for doing what she's doing. I'm not with anybody. And I've said this to a few people. I'm neutral. I am not going to start pointing fingers at anybody until the truth's out. I've not seen anything major. If Claire's not spoken up, just because she hasn't shown you the proof, no proof doesn't mean proof. Silence doesn't mean proof. Why couldn't you just brushed her to one side and thought, okay, we don't need Claire, let's continue this on our own? Why do you all have to just drop everything because of one person? And what if Claire is thinking, oh my God, what have I done? I've now failed everybody because now they've stopped. How do you think Claire feels if you are all wrong? Claire is now probably feeling the worst person in the world because all the people who are using her as like a scapegoat are just dropping everything because of her. Now, she feels probably now that she's fucked everything up and she's ruined it all by staying quiet. There's so many sides to what's happened. And Alan, he's laughing his head off. Alan, you can laugh, but I tell you what, I've not finished with you. I've not finished with you at all. As if I'm the last one standing. Fair be. Let it be. That's it. Fine. I can handle it. Because I'm not going to throw in the towel and just leave the Rzuceks in the lurch. What, because somebody's lied to me? I get lied to all the time. I've had shit most of the time, but I'm not going to walk away from something because someone's lied to me. I mean, the Rzuceks lost a family, okay? Let's go back. Let's remember where this all started. Put into perspective what's been going on, okay? We made a decision to come together, make videos, and now look what's happened, yeah? We are feeling sorry for ourselves. We're getting all stressed out. We took on this. We decided it was our choice to get involved and do videos and get involved with the truth channels. Let's maybe just forget that we're truth channels. Let's just take this community away and think, okay, we're just independent people, yeah? They lost family members in the most horrific way ever I could think of. I couldn't cope myself. And people that are criticising them, people that are saying, oh, well, they should be doing this, they should be doing that. Have you ever been through? Is there any instruction leaflet to tell people how to deal with a situation like this? Not just this one for us, but I mean losing your family in the most horrific way by a family member that you cared for and loved. Yeah? And then you get slandered and harassed and smeared and bullied and abused on YouTube for 3 years. Okay, there's no instruction leaflet for that. So if they've done anything wrong that's in your eyes, that's your opinion. Judge all you want. Criticise Frankie for the things that he's done. He's the only son, and he's had to take care of his parents who have just fallen apart. Do you give them some slack, all right? If they've made mistakes, there's rumours going around that Frankie's done this and Frankie drinks and Frankie does some drugs. I don't really give a shit what Frankie does. He's a human being who's been through hell, like the rest of the family. They've lost a sister and 3 beautiful children, okay? Let's get back to that. Let's remind ourselves of what's happened. And Alan Vinnicombe has taken advantage of that and made money from it, okay? Let's put our own feelings to one side and think, right, okay, listen, sod this. I'm being silly. I get it. Get back to where you... It's ridiculous. I'm just... How can we compare how we feel by going through a friendship with somebody who's maybe lied to us? A friendship with somebody that we've not... I've lost friends. I lost a friend who I'd known since the age of 18. And we fell out maybe 10 years ago. She was like a sister to me, yeah? That's something worth moaning about. Maybe you've lost your friend through a death or something. That's something worth worrying about. But when you've just lost somebody or somebody's lied or ghosted you from YouTube, for crying out loud, okay? Somebody who's known for, you've never even met. You've probably chatted on Zoom or on Messenger. It's our fault for putting our faith in somebody so deep. It's our fault for trusting people on YouTube, yeah? It's our fault for relying on people we haven't a fucking clue who they are. And then when they turn around and do something hurtful, we all think, oh my God, what's happened? No, you don't know these people. But we do know the Rzuceks. We know their history. We know what happened to them. I know more about the Rzuceks than I do some of my family members. I've literally broke my heart over that family. And now what are we doing? We're all just dumping. I'm going to have to stop. We're all just getting so involved with our own shit. We're forgetting why we're here, okay? See, even if, let's say Claire has lied, and let's say Claire isn't a solicitor and she has fucked up these strikes. Well, why don't we just fight hard as a compensate for what she's done? If she's fucked everything up, excuse my French, why don't we just keep fighting? Why doesn't it give us strength and passion and more mission to want to fight harder and say, well, okay, listen, we've had somebody in this group, in our community that's messed everything up. Let's not throw towels in, let's carry on and let's fight and let's get it put right. No, you all just drop everything. So I don't even know if I've covered everything. I just want to say to people who have supported my channel that I'm not going anywhere, that if you want to carry on supporting me, just let me know. If you don't like what I've said, I don't really care, because I'm not here to make friends. I've made a few, but I'm not here on YouTube for anything but to help people who are suffering. And I've always been like that. So I can take the shit. Because the shit I'm going to get, like I've said, is not half as much as what the shit that the Rzuceks have got. Also, what we get a little bit of shit and then we just drop the ball and think, I can't take this. It's pathetic and it's sad. I've put far too much in to my channel to just walk away. I don't give up. I never have given up. And I'm not going to give up on this. So, Alan, I'll still keep making videos about your lies and your crap and your pain that you're hurting, and the fact that you still haven't given the money back from the documentaries, and that you're still getting the fund money for something that you're not even going to be able to take to court, and that you're still duping people and you're still lying to your subs. So watch out, mate, because if I have to do this alone, I will. Anybody that's still supporting the Rzuceks, just say something in the comments, because I'm not giving up because of one person. We relied on Claire too much. We put all our eggs in one basket. If she's screwed up, if she's taken advantage of the situation for her own needs, why should it bother us? Get over it and get on with it. I think that's it. And Whiskey and Maureen don't need to gloat. You know I don't like you both. Maureen, if you're going to slap my face, that would be interesting. Try it. And also going back to Whiskey, and I'm so disappointed in seeing all the subs going flip-flopping over to Whiskey after what Whiskey's done to people, not only to Claire, to Martin, to me. Lots of people Whiskey has hurt, along with Maureen, who's lied. So you just go from one bad person to another bad person? Why do you have to go anywhere? If one bad person hurts you, just stay. Don't jump ship. Don't go over to someone else. We know what Whiskey was like when she first came into this community. She lied and twisted things, and she's done the most disgusting... Watch my videos on Whiskey and remind yourself what that woman has done. Why would you go from one bad person to another? You might as well have just stayed with one bad person in the beginning and not gone to another. I don't understand. All this flip-flopping around. If you have morals, and if you make a decision of what you care about and what is in your heart and what you want out of life and what means and values you have, how can you suddenly drop them and then go on somewhere else? I don't care if I'm hated by everybody in this community. I would never go to Alan. I would never go to Whiskey. I would never go to anyone else. I'll just stay on my own. I don't need it. So why do we go from one to the next? We jump out the frying pan into the fire. Because then Whiskey's going to do something, then you're going to find somewhere else to go. Why can't you just all just sit back, watch how the land lies? You don't know what's going to happen this time next week. And the worst of it all is Alan is watching all this, aren't you, Alan? You think it's hilarious, don't you, Alan? Even Bubbles. You know, you'll get your comeuppance in the end. You know, we all might... the passion and the emotion that this has all caused has maybe gone a bit tits up in this community. But remember, we all came in this on our own. We all have our own channels. We all have our own ideas. If you have to just cut everybody away and continue with your mission, do it. But don't give up on the Rzuceks. That's all I'm saying. Because I know I'm not. So I've been going for 22 minutes now. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you for supporting me, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.